Hey guys, this is Magic Man 88 and I wanted to do a quick video comparing the Sanlaki adapter with the Roykaka adapter, and just to give you an idea, and comparing those with real life rackets, just to see the difference. My current ranking is 2400 and those are my stats. You can see this big empty space, this big dead space. That's because I'm a magician on cruise ships, and when I'm on a ship the Wi-Fi sucks, so I can't play sometimes for a couple months at a time, which sucks because you can see you drop off. Anyway, let's take a look at those adapters and how to make them lighter. All right, first of all, here's my Sanlaki. This is the one I actually use, but it's kind of nasty because I've got hockey tape all over it to help with the grip. And this one's brand new, so I'll use this one for weighing. And this is the new Roykaka one I just got in the mail today, so I'm gonna set that up and then we're gonna see the difference. And the first tip, if you don't already know this, and I know a lot of people don't because they ask you when you're playing, is to make your racket lighter. You first of all can switch the batteries. So this is the weight of a traditional rechargeable AA battery, so 1/8 ounce, and just by switching to one of these, it's a AAA inside of a AA shell. That is 1/4 ounce. So that'll save you a bit. And if you keep off the battery cover, this thing, if you keep that off, which because you don't need it, that's another 1/4 ounce that you can remove from the weight. So those two steps alone should make a big difference. I'll put a link to where you can order those on Amazon, but they're pretty cheap. And the only problem with these is your controller, at least with me, it tends to show that it's fully charged all the time until it just stops working. So you need to have a backup one ready to go quickly in case it dies in the middle of your game. Now here are the real life rackets that we'll use to compare. That's a Killer Spin Diamond TC, and this by itself is 6 1/8 ounces. And I also have a Killer Spin Impact D2, black on both sides. Look at that, just for fun. Anyway, that's the exact same weight. Oh no, 5 1/8. I thought for sure it was the same. 5 1/8. Okay, so let's compare those to what you get when you put this together, and then what you get when you put the Roykaka together, and then we'll also see which feels the best. So this is the Sanlaki adapter with the battery covering on and the normal AA battery, which most people are probably still using, and that is 7 1/4. So it's not too bad. I mean, 7 1/4, I'll just set that anywhere, versus 6 1/8. So that's quite a bit of difference actually. So let's remove and put the lighter battery and then check it out. Okay, so I put in the AAA battery with the AA shell and I removed that covering. So now that puts us at, it puts us at making a mess. Not quite as balanced if you want to stand it up, but who cares about that? There we go. 6 3/8. 6 3/8. And let's look at the feel of this. So I use a shake hand grip. So that is, it's pretty comfortable. And if I pick up this one, I mean, it's pretty similar. In fact, this feels even more top heavy than yeah, this feels lighter at the top. So now we're going to try the brand new Roykaka and see if that feels any different. All right, so I got the Roykaka all set up, and if you don't know the difference between this and the Sanlaki, or the potential advantage is that the battery is now inside of the handle and you replace it with a little adapter, so it moves the weight more into the hand. And let's see what kind of weight we get with the whole thing. And let's see, that is 6 1/8. But the difference again, the weight is more in the palm of your hand. You can still do a nice shake hand grip. You can switch over to do your serves if you like to serve like that. I haven't played with this yet, so I will, and I'll let you know how I like it compared to the Sanlaki. I'm really used to the Sanlaki, so it might take a while to get used to this. So I'll play a few games and I'll get back to you. Cheers. Hey, I forgot to mention that the Roykaka also comes with padding for your finger to lay on, so it's kind of it's a little bit of a foam. And it has a sleeve that you can slide over the grip, so it feels really good. I'll get to work and let you know if I get my butt kicked or not. Probably have to do some unranked to get used to this puppy. Also, once you add that grip, the weight compared to the Diamond TC is, that's 6 1/8, and this ends up being 6 3/8, so pretty darn close. All right, so I spent about an hour playing with this thing, and it feels so good in your hand. Like this, where you put your finger here, it's got a foam layer, so it's just really soft, and the grip that it comes with, everything just feels so good in your hand. And it's definitely lighter, or as far as it's less top heavy. So it took me a minute to get used to that, you know, because I'm used to the Sanlaki where it's a lot heavier up there. But this just, once I got used to it, I can't wait to, I was playing against the AI most of the time, so I can't wait to get really comfortable with it and start playing ranked games with this thing. But yeah, I recommend it. This Roykaka is pretty awesome, so I recommend it. Cheers.